Hello, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing part 3 of our 5-part series, and this is going to be our ab workout. For this workout, you're going to need a mat and one weight and a bottle of water. So when you work abs, you could do this workout every day if you wanted to, but I suggest every other day or every third day. You can add it in to your workout, or at the end of the day, or maybe first thing in the morning to get you going, and just do it as a supplement. But it is a 30-minute workout, so you can just, like I said, add it in to the very end of your workout, or just do it on its own. And remember that abs are made in the kitchen and not in your living room on your floor. So you will feel stronger, and you'll feel that your body is forming, and you'll start to see a little bit, but that tiny little gut down below, that has to do with hormones and what you eat. So you need to watch your diet more than anything before you can see the abs underneath. So there's no such thing as spot toning, where you can just lose weight around your waistline. So you need to work on your diet as well as work your muscles underneath. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a warm-up, just like we always do. And let's see. And here we go. So we're going to start from the seated position, and we're just going to go ahead and turn our waist. So if you don't like sitting on your knees like this, you can sit Indian style, or you can sit with your legs out in front of you. I'll probably change positions here in a second too. So we're just going to do a little rotation. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go up and then back down. That's it. So just kind of lift. Nice and easy. You don't have to go real high. Just let the head fall back. Just trying to warm up those abs. And your hip flexors, because we use those a lot during our ab workouts. Okay, let's take it side to side. So I'm going to switch to cross-legged, and we're going to alternate side to side. So when we do this, it's not about bending over, it's about lifting up, separating the ribs, and trying to reach the other side of the room. And we're stretching the side that the arm is on. We're not worrying about the little bend. That side going down. Good. A couple more. Okay, we're going to walk out front here. Okay, so let's go ahead and open those legs up. And we're just going to take a little walk out front and then back in and walk out front. Trying to get that lower back all warmed up. So your abs are a girdle that protect your organs inside of you, the muscles around them. So you have to work your abs from all different directions. We're going to be on the floor today to do all of our ab exercises. We're going to do our best to work them in every direction. So we'll have 10 exercises, and we'll do each one for 45 seconds with 15 seconds in between to rest, and we'll do 3 rounds. Okay, okay, so now reach out, cross, that's it. Making sure you breathe. So in all the workouts, breathing is really important. Making sure you breathe with each rep. With abs, sometimes we do a lot of pulsing, so you have to not hold your breath during the pulsing. Make sure you're finding a good way to get air in there. You can breathe quickly, or you can try to slow it down and still get that pulse in there. Okay, so now we're going to go over with the legs out, so it's going to feel a little bit different. That's it. Okay, we're gonna bring the legs in now, straight in front of you. And we're going to round the back, look at the knees, and then come back up. Round the back, look at the knees, come back up. So we reach the hands out towards the toes, round the back, look at the knees. Okay, one more time. Okay, now this time you're going to pop that head up, keep it up, and come back out. So if you cannot reach your toes, then you need to come to your shins. We don't want to round the back right now. We want to keep that back nice and straight because we're just getting a little bit deeper. So before we were warming up the mid-back, now we're warming up the lower back. Okay, so you have to go by what is best for you. Everybody's different. Don't think you're helping yourself by trying to get to your toes and rounding your back, because then you've stopped doing what you need to do for your body. Okay, so keep going. Okay, so then we're going to turn to the side, get on that mat, okay, and we're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to round and then up. So just inhale and exhale. And we'll probably do a few more of these at the very end to help stretch our abs out. Pull that belly button in. Relax around the shoulders and ears and neck. Okay, almost done. And that's the end of our warm-up. Okay, we're going to get ready for our actual workout. So I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to grab my weight. So some of our exercises are weighted and some of them are not. I will show you modifications. So if you want to watch this whole thing through first, you can, or you can try to eyeball me throughout the workout. Okay, so we're going to start with scissor legs first and then go into the heel touch. So 15-second countdown to get into position. So coming down. So we're going to lay down. You're going to put the weight above your chest. Now, you can either keep your head down or you can bring your head up. We're going to bring the legs up. So if you're way out here and your legs are bent, that's fine. Okay, and we're just going to alternate the legs in scissor legs. And woo, watch that weight. Don't let it get above your head. That's part of it, is keeping it into position because it makes you tense your abs. Now remember, you can put your head down if you need to. You're still going to tense your abs. This is just going to make it a little bit harder if you lift that head up. Good. Point those toes just a little bit. Try to keep those legs nice and straight. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Okay, and time. So we're going to set the weight down. Okay, and I'm going to put my feet on the floor. My hands are going to be to the sides, and we're going to do the heel touch. So you can scrape your head on the floor if you want to and get messy hair, or you can lift it up, and we're just going to tap the heel side to side. Keep going. Trying to read this. Okay, I'll have to read it a different way. Keep going. Remember, you can take a break if you need to. In between, take a couple of breaths, and then get back into it before the buzzer sounds. We're still working. Keep going. A couple more seconds. Good. Keep it up. Side to side. Working those obliques there. Okay, so now we're going to be doing, see the double leg raise. So we're going to take the weight, and if it can, you're going to have it sit up like this, okay? And then you're going to place your hands behind you, straight legs, and we're going to try to hop that weight without knocking it over. So if you don't have a weight, you can use a pillow to help simulate a weight. It still gets you in the position that you need to be in order to, oops, there was my weight. I didn't knock it over, it fell over. It doesn't have a flat bottom. Helps if your weight has a flat bottom. There we go. These are not that easy. Oh, okay. Trying to relax. Oh, perfect. All right, so now we're going to go into a plank bird dog. So we're going to get into a plank position. Now, you can do this bird dog, or you can get into a plank. Rolling the heels, toes back, okay? And we're going to try to do a plank bird dog. Ooh, a little bit harder. And of course, taking your time. One side I can do, the other side's not as easy. There we go. Maybe it's ankle strength that we need. Harder than I thought. Okay, and then we're going to go into a weighted sit-up. Okay, this one I can do. Okay, take the weight. Now you can turn it into a crunch and just do a crunch like this, or I want to see all the way up. Or you can get rid of the weight and you can just try to do a real sit-up and then work into doing the weighted sit-up. So if you can't do a sit-up yet, you might want to work on doing a sit-up. Perfect. And now we're going to go into extended leg, okay, Russian twist. Getting all crooked here. Okay, so Russian twist. So we're going to try to go side to side, all the way across, touching the floor. So this is like level 1, okay? Then you can try to lift a leg, and then maybe 2 legs. And do it like this. And then, ooh, if you're really good, you can straighten them. So, different ways you can make it harder, okay? That's it. Keep going. Try to take your gaze with you as you go from side to side, if you can. Otherwise, you can look straight out in front of you. Alrighty, okay, so from that one, we're going to be doing Superman with a push-up. I'm going to fix my mat real quick. Okay. So, I'm going to start in a plank position. Okay, go down, arms and legs up, and then push yourself back up. Arms and legs up, push up. That's it. So, of course, you can come up on your knees when you do it. If you can't roll those toes under and push yourself up into a plank position, which is of course the push-up position. So arms and legs up. Good. Almost there. Fun. Okay, so then we're going to get into the side crunch with something. Oh, it's going to ring. Side crunch with oh, bent knees. This one. Okay, this one's cute. I like this one. So we just kind of lift ourselves up. We bend our knees, and we're just going to touch side to side. So you're not really trying to touch your legs. So drop those elbows back, and we're just kind of going, it's almost like the touching your heels, but you have those elbows up this time. And you can feel quite a difference on where it's targeting as you do this one. When you lift those legs up and you engage those hip flexors, boy, it makes a difference. Okay, we're going to do heels to heaven, and then we're going to do a weighted toe touch. Okay, so heels to heaven, hands under the bum, and your legs are up, okay? And you're just going to pop your hiney up off the floor. So we're targeting lower abs here. Let's just lift that hiney up as high as you can. Even if it's just a tiny little pop, it's working them. Every pop you go up, the more your muscles are going, wow, I'm getting stronger and stronger. So let's keep going up. Okay, now chin. Don't try to watch your legs and tuck your chin in. And don't try to look way behind you, okay? So you have to make sure that your chin is neutral so you can breathe. Okay, you're going to grab the weight. You're going to bring those legs back up. Okay, and we're going to do the weighted toe touch. Okay, so we're just going to do this. We're trying to touch. Pretend like you're touching your toes. So if your feet are way out here, you're still going to just kind of pop up. Little pops. Otherwise, I want those legs up and you're trying to get to those toes. And again, if you need to rest for a couple seconds and say, well, that's really burning, you can. And then get back into it. Breathe for me. It seems like such a simple exercise until you do it and you feel how much it targets those upper abs. Feeling it. Okay, whew, starting all over again now. Okay, so we're going to have the weight out in front, and we're going to start with scissor legs. Get those legs up. So this one's good for the obliques. Make sure that weight stays above the chest. Make sure the chin is neutral. Make sure you're breathing. Try to do it along with my leg raise. Ooh, watch that weight. If you don't pay attention, it's going to drift behind your head, and you don't want that. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take it down, and we're going to go do the seated double leg. Oh my goodness, this one again. Okay, here we go. Maybe this side's better. Oh no, my time's going. I'm going to use my bottle of water. That I know has a flat bottom. So this one, no kidding. It's a toughie, isn't it? Okay. So you think, oh, we need to use weights for everything. Well, your legs are a weight, aren't they? Your body weight is greater than this little 8-pound weight. So if you're not able to do a push-up yet, or a full squat, we still have work to do, right? There's lots of things that I wish I could do. Push-ups, better. Pull-ups. Can't do pull-ups, save my life. Okay, double leg raise. Okay, we're going to do the plank bird dog, which obviously is a nemesis for me. Remember, you can do a regular bird dog where you're on your hands and knees and you go out. Okay, up we go. Hit my chair. I have to move. It's a good one. It's just, I'm sure the more we do it, the stronger we'll get. It's really just that one side that kind of gets me. I'm better this round. Almost there. Ooh, well, that felt much better. Did that feel better for you that time? Okay, so we're gonna do the weighted sit-up. So remember, you can do a crunch, you can do a sit-up with no weight, or you can do the full weighted sit-up. Okay, so here we go. Keep going. Feels good. Almost there. Oh, and look at that. Speak of the devil. Okay, so we're going to do the Russian twist now. So I'm going to do it with my knees bent, sitting here, trying not to slouch. So try not to do this. Okay, you gotta sit up straight. Shoulders back, nice back, flat back. You don't want to curve your belly too much or curve your back too much. You will a little bit. Object is to keep the knees close together. And remember, you can always lean back a little bit more and try to lift one leg. And then try to lift the other leg. And then you can always lift both legs. Makes it harder. And you can play with that through the whole thing. Or you can just leave your legs down here and get through the 45 seconds. All of them are good. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do Superman push-up. Right? Maybe it's it. Gonna move my mat. I keep running into the wall over here. Okay. So we'll do push-up. And then arms and legs extend out for the Superman. Like you're flying. So if you don't want to do the legs, you can keep your toes down and just do the upper body, or vice versa. You can keep the arms in position and just bring the legs up too. Keep the toes down, just bring the arms up. It's up to you. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the side crunch with the knees bent. Okay, so knees are here, fingertips are behind the ears, and we're just going to go back and forth. And you're going to breathe. So try to resist the urge of bringing those elbows close to your head. Just let them hang out. Breathe. Oh, I think I forgot heels. The heel one, didn't I? Oh, darn. We're going to have to go back and do that one now. Okay, now we have to do the heel touch because I forgot it. Okay, are you ready to go back and do it? So it's almost like the same exercise. But this one feels easier when you bring those legs up and you bring the shoulders into it. It makes a big difference. Keep breathing. That's it. Keep going. Now, let's see where we are. Make sure I know where we are. Side crunch. Okay, heels to heaven, and then the weighted toe. Let's do heels to heaven. Hands by your bum. If you have a coffee table behind you want to hold on to, you can do it that way too. It's something that's not going to move. If you have a 40-pound weight that just happens to be in your living room and you want to put that behind your head and hold on to it, you can do that too. So this is a messy round 2. We'll get to round 3 here in a minute. Okay, so last one. Get that weight. Bring it. Okay, so we're going to do the little pulses up. So legs are up. Toes down. And you're just going to pulse up. You can try to count reps on this, but when you're doing ab stuff, you get a lot of reps in there, like a pulse. You get a ton of reps, but you can count them, write them down, and try to keep about the same amount each round. It's a good way to keep track of yourself. Make sure you're not slacking as the rounds go by. Okay, now we're going to start all over again, okay? So our first exercise is a scissor leg. All right, so I hope we're in the right spot. Looks like it. Okay, so scissor legs, okay, with the weight. And of course you can bring your head up for this one if you want to also, or you can leave your head down. Bring your head up, just engages the upper abs a little bit more in it, so you feel it more. I'm going to try to point my toes a little bit more. Woo, I'm going to put my head down. That's it, keep going. Round 3 is a toughie. That's it, get those legs going. Keep that weight over the chest. Oh, perfect. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do the heel touch, okay? I hope I didn't do that twice. Did I do that twice? I don't know. We might end up doing it wrong, but that's okay. We're working those abs. Okay, so heel touch. I don't remember doing it in that round, but who knows? But now we're doing it. We're supposed to do it. That's it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. After this one, we're going to do the hop over the water bottle. That's it. Keep going. Remember, if you need to, say your neck is getting sore, put the head down, rest for a second, or just let it slide on the ground, you know, whichever feels good. Okay, grabbing my water bottle. And we're going to go over, double legs over. Okay, over we go. Keep going. Now if you need to do this, there's a modified version, one leg at a time. Should have showed you that earlier. There we go. There we go. That 45 seconds got to be up any second now. There, thank goodness. so now we're going to do the bird dog. Remember, you can do regular bird dog or you can do the plank bird dog. So shoulder placement right above the wrists, real important. Okay. Walk it up again. I'm always hitting my table. That's it. Okay, so remember, you can do bird dog on your knees. Same thing. So depending on what you can do, okay? Turn it over. We're going to do our weighted sit-up now. Remember, crunch, regular sit-up, or the full weighted sit-up. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the Russian twist. Straight back, weights up, side to side. So if you have a hard time rotating and you're not able to touch the floor, you can keep it right up here too, and that's fine also. You have to work with what your spine is going to allow you to do. If you've not done a lot of rotations before, your body's meant to rotate, but if you have a steel rod into your back or have had back surgery and they've told you not to do a rotation, then you need to keep it right here. Just a tiny rotation around that spine, and that's going to do the same sort of thing. Okay, this is just a bigger movement. Okay, so now we're going to do the Superman push-up. Are we ready? And remember, you can just do the legs up, just the arms up. You can come up on your knees. Keep going, breathe. When you do that push-up, breathe out. When you come up, and if you can't make it the whole 45 seconds of each exercise, don't worry about it. You'll get stronger and you'll be able to do it, and you'll be asking for harder exercises. So crunch with a leg extension. Okay. Here we are. Okay, so we're just going to go side to side. So there's those knees up, and we're just rocking side to side. Breathing. That's it. You're just rotating side to side, elbows going towards the hip. Right, so now we're going to do heels to heaven. Legs are up. Are you ready? A little momentum and lift. Watching the chin, making sure it's neutral so you can breathe. Good. Keep going. Perfect. Okay, so our last exercise is going to be the weighted toes. Touch. Up we go. And we're just going to press it up. Little tiny presses. Good. So bringing your legs up also ignites the lower abs. Keep breathing. Almost there. And that's it. Okay. All right, so we're going to get up, take a quick drink of water, and we're going to do our cool down. All right, so we're going to get on our side, place a knee down and a leg extended, and we're going to just do a nice side bend, okay, and then we're going to sit back down. Sweep up, side bend, and down one more time. Okay, now we're going to hold it here, and just enjoy that nice stretch through the side. Good. Keep breathing. Very good. And then bring it around to the front. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to turn to the other side. Okay, we can do the same sort of thing. Leg extended, arm straight on the knee. We go up and then back down. And let's hold it. I'm just going to hold it right here, stretching through, trying to reach to the other side of the room. That's it. Get that arm over there. Feel it through those abs. Good. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's get on to all fours. So from here, we're going to cat-cow again like we did in our warm-up. We're going to inhale, roll up, exhale. Two more. Okay, and the last one, we're going to hold that chin up, let that belly drop. Just hold it here for a little bit. Try not to sink into those shoulders. Try to have nice strong arms. Keep that head up. Okay, we're going to inhale, exhale, push back. And go ahead and extend those arms out. Good. Just hold those hands out. You can walk your fingers a little bit more up. Try to get good stretch through the back. Just let that tushy relax. You can drop your head to the floor if you can, if you want to. You can get a pillow and put it where your head is and let it relax, or wad up your towel that you use to wipe your sweaty brow and do that. Okay, we're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come back up to all fours. Walk your hands towards your knees. We're going to get up into a kneeling position, and we're going to place our hands fingertips towards each other on the small of the back, and we're going to lean forward, pressing through the hip flexors, okay? So it's not so much as a back bend as it is a push those legs forward, just a little bit, and you're going to feel the stretch through those hip flexors. Those hip flexors are attached to the upper body abs, so that's why when we do any of those extended leg movements, we feel it all through those thighs, so we need to stretch those too. Now don't tip your head back, okay? Keep it in alignment with your spine. Gonna open that chest up. You do those push-ups too, you know. Okay, inhale, exhale, bring it back up. Okay, so we're gonna get down into a seated position. Okay, and we're just gonna take it over to the side. Take that elbow if you can and set it down on the floor. You should be able to feel this from your hip all the way up through your rib cage. Okay, and bring ourselves around. Let's do the other side, up and over. So if you can't put your elbow down, of course you can be way up here like this. That's perfectly fine. Just depends on where you're at and where you need that stretch to be. Okay, so that's 30 minutes of abs. You know how you did. You know where you can improve. You've heard some of the modifications to make it harder, so you know you can, you know, if you're at the top of your game and you're doing everything non-modified, you can use a heavier weight, or you can try to speed the movement up. Otherwise, keep that movement at a nice, easy level, and then, you know, use a good weight for you. But you might need to do it twice. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty long workout. 30 minutes for your abs is a pretty good workout. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to rotate to the side. So your backhand, I want you to press it right down towards your behind. Okay, nice straight arm. And we're just going to rotate so that you can look straight to the side. And this is going to help you be tall. If you press that arm down, it's like a stick that's helping you be up. So I don't want you like trying to get around and you're all hunched over. That defeats the purpose of the stretch, okay? Okay, we're going to take it to the other side. Okay, so press your stick down by your tushy and then turn to the side. Center. We're going to roll the shoulders down and back, and we're going to walk ourselves out one more time and round to the back this time. That's good. And you can place your hands in front of you and just put your forehead right on top of your hands. You can even make them into fists, so if you can't go down that far. And breathe real high up in that back. Separate the rib cage. Feel it going east to west. Okay, inhale, exhale, place your hands on the floor, walk yourself back up. Okay, now we're just gonna climb the rope. So you're gonna pretend like there's a rope up above you. Gentle gaze, looking at your hands. So it's out in front and you're pulling that rope down. Taking side to side. Okay, one more time. Okay, roll the shoulders down and back for me. And that's the end of our ab workout and our cool down. So we have 2 more workouts. We'll do chest and back and our mobility workout also, 5 together, so that you can do 1 every day, or you can put 2 of them together. And that will be a really long, good workout. And I will see you later. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will try to answer them for you as best that I can. I'll talk to you later. Bye.